Hello, everybody, and welcome yet again to another episode of the DJ Marc Antomattei Show. I'm your host, DJ Marc Antomattei, and in today's episode, I'm going to be talking all about the JBL Xtreme, and I'm going to give my review of this unit. Even though I just bought this and I'll be opening it up for the first time, I have listened to it before, so I'm going to give my review of this, and also I'm going to talk about how it compares and competes against other similar units and where it ranks among those. Wow, I think everybody better brace themselves in because this is probably potentially going to be a very long video. Now, I want you guys to hear me out before we even get this thing started. You guys have saved up your hard-earned money from working, and these speakers don't come cheap. Potentially, they could go up to $300, $400, $500. I've even seen them cost $600 for a pair of portable speakers, like from the likes of Marshall or whatever. Anyways, this is not some small money, so I'm not going to spend a small amount of time talking about this. You're watching this video probably because you're really debating or you're on the fence about buying this, and I'm here to help you decide whether this is right for you or not. Now, you guys don't want me to just breeze through this review. You want me to tell you everything, what's good about it, what's bad about it, how it competes against other units, why are they better, why are they worse. Anyways, let's go ahead and get right into it. This is the box. It's quite nice. There's a textured filling here where the unit is, where it's supposed to be the mesh. And then here's kind of embossed this logo. So they try to make it feel like the unit as much as possible. So it's quite nice. It's a pretty nice box. I like a good box, but I like the products inside even better. I gotta get this off. I bought this from Amazon in Japan, and this is all my warranty information and stuff. Alright, I got that off. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the back of the box. JBL Xtreme, Bluetooth. This does not have Wi-Fi support, in case you're wondering that. Right off the bat, it does not have Wi-Fi. 15 hours of playtime. It might be a little bit more or less depending on how loud you have it. I'm sure if you play this at the loudest volume, maybe that might be cut down to 14, 13. It's still not a problem. That's a whole day's worth of listening. So for whatever purpose that you're going to use it for, it's not going to die on you. That's all you need to know. As long as you go out with a full charge. 10,000 milliamp battery with dual USB charge out. So you could plug up your phone to this and you could charge your phone while listening to the music. All that good stuff. It has a speakerphone built in, and it's splash proof, so you could take this to the beach. I wouldn't recommend keeping it out in the rain for a long duration of time, but I mean, if you're walking with it and you happen to get caught out in the rain, I think you'll be safe for that duration of time, right? Let me go ahead and grab my scissors so I can open this. Trying to wedge my fingers inside of here is a little bit hard. There we go. Just lift it up like so. This is what you're greeted with when you open this thing up, right? Everybody's having a big paintball party or whatever the fuck that is. Anyways. Let me show you guys what I'm dealing with here. All right. Right, let's see what this is. That should open up on the sides. I'm sorry about that. Look, I'm knocking the camera every which way. All right. So you lift these things up. All right, there's your power brick, your charging unit. This is half of it. We're real men, so we're not going to open this. Yeah, these are all the instructions. We don't need these. I'm sure we'll figure this out. All right. So it's JBL branded, so you won't get this confused with anything else. Just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting a little bit dim inside of here. I got lights shining in through all the windows, but unfortunately, it's kind of casting a shadow down here. So I'm going to pause the video real quick. All right, I'm back. Things was looking kind of dark. It's a very sunny day outside, but just the way the light is coming inside and bouncing off the walls and stuff, it was casting a kind of deep shadow that you guys couldn't really see that well. So it has that JBL branding on there, that logo, right? And here's the other end. Okay. Move these things out of the way. Let's get the big boy out. There it is in there. So one more little box inside of here. I don't know what's inside of this thing yet, but we're gonna open it. Okay, it's a strap. We'll put this on later, but it's a shoulder strap, as you guys can see. Okay. And finally, the unit itself, wrapped in here quite nicely. All right. I'm continually hitting that camera. I'm sorry about that. A little bit heavy. This is definitely a lot heavier than the Beats Pill XL. A whole lot heavier than that. Even though it's roughly about the same size, maybe a little bit bigger. And I got a story about the Beats Pill XL as well. Let's take a look at the back. There's a zipper there. And inside of here, you can see all your ports and stuff, your headphone jack. There's 2 USBs, maybe one might be in and one might be an out. The power, and it looks like another button. No, it's not a button. That thing is removable. Mini USB. All right, I'm gonna put this protector back on there. That's gonna be a task. There's not a whole lot of space inside of there for you to manage around. You know, we're gonna put that thing back on later. But now I'm just trying to get it out of there. It was just a mini USB cover, and now I'm getting it stuck underneath the unit. Okay. All right, you know what? That's not nice. Let's just go ahead and close it up. Anyways, it says service, auxiliary in, USB, and then power, right? All right, let's talk about the Beats Pill XL real quick. As you guys may or may not already know, that unit has been recalled. And I actually bought that last year, about a year ago to date. And I did an unboxing, and then I was said in a further video I would be doing a review of it. Well, unfortunately, that thing happened to be a fire hazard, and it has been recalled. So before I even did the review, I turned it back in and I got that money back from Apple that they were offering, like that $320. I got that, and I didn't look back. Anyways, but I did get to use the Beats Pill XL for about a month and a half to 2 months before I turned it back in. And that thing was quite great. And trust me when I say it's not as good as this. This gets a lot louder than that. And the clarity of this is a lot better than that as well. So if you guys are wondering if the Beats Pill XL is better, if it's competition for this, it is not. The question, the title of my YouTube video, you guys are probably wondering, is this the best portable speaker that there is on the market? And the answer to that is perhaps. It depends on how you are looking at it. If you're looking for an overall nice package, loudness, not too muddy, and a little bit of clarity and portability and functionality. If you're looking at the whole total package of everything, perhaps. But the simple answer to that is no. So now you guys may be asking the question, what is the best portable Bluetooth speaker? And my answer to that is the Aiwa Xtreme 9. It's like a big boom box that you guys could carry around. It's a whole lot heavier than this, a whole lot bigger. The sound is tremendous. That is the absolute loudest portable speaker. The clarity on that is the best. When you turn it up to max volume, the bass and treble and all these things are not going to start getting muddy or start sounding compressed and whatnot. That thing is just full of power, full of sound, and you'll be paying for that. And it is heavy. You guys may be wondering, so if I think that that's the number one speaker, why did I buy this and not buy that? Well, unfortunately, I live here in Tokyo, Japan, and everything that comes to the United States, which is a quite big abundance of electronics. You guys may be thinking in your mind, Japan is the king of electronics, and this is electronic capital of the world. That is not true. From me just trying to buy Bluetooth speakers to hard drives to any type of technology that you can name, Japan, yes, is good for selling Japanese products, but not products on a world stage that come from all over the world, right? We don't have the Aiwa Xtreme 9 here, as well as we don't have the Big Blue Party as well. If I could have bought the Xtreme 9, 100% I would have bought that. If you guys live in the United States or a territory where you could buy that, forget about this JBL. But if you're stuck in a place like me where you only have access to this and this is the best that you can do, go for it. This is the best that I can do and this is what I got. And this is still good enough for my need. It is adequate. The second best portable Bluetooth speaker, potentially the Big Blue Party or this. It depends on what you want. The Big Blue Party, yes, it's going to get a little bit louder, but this thing is more portable. I like the battery life on it. Yeah, there's just things about this that can't do, and vice versa. I mean, when you turn this thing up to the very max volume, it's gonna have a little bit of maybe it's gonna sound a little bit compressed, but that thing, because the volume of the Big Blue Party could get a little bit louder than this, you know, that's not gonna be an issue. And that thing has 360 degree sound. But if you're lugging that thing around on like I live in the city, right? If I'm lugging that thing around on the subway for like 30 minutes to an hour and I'm walking from place to place and stuff, that Big Blue Party is heavy as hell, right? I don't want to be lugging that thing around. Yes, it's a workout, but I go to the gym for that. I don't want to be working out 24/7 when I got that thing on me, right? But the reason I bought this is because I do outdoor parties. I do big picnics out in Yoyogi Park, which is like the Central Park of Tokyo, right? And whereas everybody else is having big parties and they're having picnics and get-togethers with like 30, 40, 50, 60 people, right? They don't have the music. Well, because I'm a DJ and because I'm like a party host and all that stuff, you know, I want my parties to be on an 11, right? Whereas everybody else's party is like on a 9 or an 8, whatever. My shit goes up to 11. I got the music. They can't say that they have the music. So I come through, I spend the money. I bought this just so that I can have one picnic this year, right? And I won't use this thing again probably until the next picnic, which might be summertime. Let's say 2 times a year I'm probably going to be using this thing. I got a home hi-fi system, right? I don't need this thing. This is only for when I'm out. So I paid $300 just so that I could use this thing outside. Anyways, let's go ahead and try to turn this thing on. Hopefully we got some juice inside of here. Let's look at the sides real quick. Nice subwoofer, and this is the same on both sides. I'm not going to show you the other side. Just know that it's there. All right. Has to be the power button, right? Chicka boom. All right. That's what Clavinet Junkie says. All right. I think this thing is waiting to be paired. I don't know what that noise. Oh man. I hate that noise when you turn this thing on, that's for sure. Hold on, let me go grab an iPhone because I'm using my my Galaxy S6 to record this video. So let me go grab another phone so that I could play some music out of this. All right, people. So I paired this up. I didn't use my iPhone. I just decided to use my MacBook Pro. Anyways, I got the song tuned up and this thing is paired up. Hold on, I'm just behind the camera here getting some things set up real quick. And we're getting ready to play this. All right, here we go. All right, people. So I'm having two issues there. One, there's some dropouts. I'm not sure if that's my computer. I really don't think that this is this unit because this thing, the Bluetooth could go quite a distance on this, and my computer's right next door to this thing. Maybe I'm just having some computer issues. So I will disconnect this, and I will reconnect my iPod, my iPhone, whatever, and try to get this thing going. But the other thing is, because I'm inside of an apartment complex, I'm only playing this thing at 50% level. That was not even close to being full blast. But I'm going to get this thing set up and we're going to try this one more time. Okay, so I fixed the audio dropout problem. I just switched over to the iPhone and I forgot all other Bluetooth devices on the phone. So the only thing that's potentially could be paired up is just the JBL unit and the phone. So there's no interference from other devices that I previously connected. Anyways, I think that was just a computer issue. The problem has been solved. We're getting ready to play this new song. Let's have a listen. And this is only 40%, mind you. If I play it any louder than this, I'm potentially getting kicked out of here. This is one notch louder. Turn it back down one notch. what the heck, let's try something real quick. Dangerous, living on the edge. Just believe and trust me when I say that this thing could get awfully loud, right? I'm about to go outside, not today, but a week from now. And the whole purpose that I bought this, I'm going to have that picnic and I'm going to entertain a group of about 40 people. This music is going to be outdoors and it's going to reach everybody. And the Beats Pill, when I used it last year, I had about roughly 40 people inside of my group. But inside the whole park, there was thousands of people. It turned out at some point in time, the park had gotten so busy with people that only the people immediate sitting around me in my vicinity, they could hear the music. But as it got, so many meters away, it finally started getting drowned out. And people inside of my party that were at the corner, the opposite end from me, they could not hear the music. So I think with this thing being a lot louder than that, finally it's going to be able to reach these people. And I'm highly looking forward to it. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do one last thing. Let's take a look at this with the strap on. I just want to make sure that I put it on correctly. Yeah, I think I would like to have it on this side. This is very useful. Now the Beats Pill XL, it did have that handle, but when you're carrying that thing around all day, finally that handle gets bothersome on your hands after a while. A shoulder strap, and with how much this thing weighs, I don't think this is ever going to be an issue for me. So there you go. It's quite a beautiful strap. It's small, but you could definitely sling it around the shoulder. It's quite nice. Overall, I would say that I'm happy with my purchase. I don't regret anything about buying this, and I'm highly looking forward to using it. Of course, I would like the Exos 9, but that's just wishful thinking. This is more than adequate enough for the purpose that I'm using it for. And for the portability, this is definitely going to beat that, because I'm going to be out at least 8 to 9 hours carrying this thing, if not potentially more, but 8 to 9 hours. Whew, yeah. So, things should be good. If you guys are keen on buying this, go ahead and feel free to. There's a link down inside the description where you can go to Amazon and pick this thing up, whether you're in the US or Japan, for my Japanese people that are here locally with me. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And until next time, peace.